Hello everybody, it's Mr. Regner, and I want to review with you page 191, numbers 5 through 11 in your EnVision math textbook. Now this is all about using models, and some people will kind of hesitate. They say, I don't like models, but we can use models. So I'm going to go ahead and draw this out. Now this is actually drawn for you in the book. So they've given you the 13 here, but they didn't give you our dimensions here, here, here. So it's 182 divided by 13. We're going to take this total, which is 182, and break it down using some compatible numbers with 13. So think about a number that would be compatible with 13 that is smaller than 182. Immediately I think of 130, because 130 and 13 are compatible. In fact, 130 divided by 13 equals 10. That's pretty easy. What's left over from 182 if I subtract 130? Well, that would be 52. Now, 13 is not a number that we use a whole lot, so some of you might think I don't know my math facts there. But if we multiply 13 times 1, it's 13. 13 times 2, 26. 13 times 3, 39. 13 times 4, 52. Look at that. So our 4 is here. So if we just take 10 plus 4, 182 divided by 13 equals 14, because that's 10 plus 4. Let's try the next one, number 6. They don't give you the model this time, so we have to make it ourselves. We have 342 divided by 38. So I'm going to draw up my model. There it is. We know this side's going to be 38, and we want to think about a number that's going to be compatible. Now, before I automatically thought of 130 for 13. Here I'm thinking 380. But I can't do it. 380 is too big. So I want to think of another number that might be compatible with 38. So I'm thinking about multiples of 38 here, right? So 38 times 1 is 38. Now I could do that, I suppose, if I really wanted to. But maybe I want to come up with something different. In fact, you might think of a compatible number, if we think of multiples, 38 times 9. Now 9 times 8 is 72. 9 times 3 is 27. Plus 7 is 34. Look at this. 342. Now, I'm not sure we would even need a model here, right? Because we could think that this is going to be 9. But you might think that maybe you split it into 3 times 38, or 6 times 38, or 4, any of those numbers, really, we could split it up. We could also just think that it's 9. I don't know if that was the best model to show you there or not, but maybe it'll help. Look at number 7. It's 720 divided by 16. Again, there's my little model. This one a little bit easier to hopefully see. 16 is going to be my number on the side. And if I think of a number that goes into 16 or is compatible with it, I think of 160. But I wonder if I can make it bigger than that. Let's see, 16 times 2 is 32. So maybe I can go with 320. I could. But I wonder if I can go bigger than that. What if I do 16 times 3? 16 times 3 equals 48. So that could be 480. I wonder if I can go up higher than that. Let's try 16 times 4. That would be 64. Right? I'm doing the math kind of quickly, I realize. But I could get 640. Ooh. I wonder if I can go higher than that. I can't. So I can go with 640. Now 640 divided by 16, again, that's going to be 4. Because 4 times 16 got me there. And then what's left over? If I have 640 and 720, 720 minus 640, that's going to give me my leftover part here, and that's 80. Now you might think, well, wait a minute. 16 and 80, those are compatible numbers, right? If I take 80 divided by 16, I get 5. 5 times 16, I get 80. So 80 divided by 16 is 5. I have 4 plus 5. 4 plus 5 is going to equal 9. So my answer to this problem is 9. Let's try another one. Let's go with, oops, that didn't look right to me. And you know why? I wrote down 4 here. This should actually be 40, because 640 divided by 16 is 40. 64 divided by 16 is 4. I needed that extra 0. So this actually should not be 9, but instead 40 plus 5, which is 45. Boy, I'm glad I kind of thought that one through, because I thought, wait a minute, 9? That wouldn't make sense. 9 times 16 isn't anywhere near 720. Yikes. I apologize for that one. Let's take a look at number 8. Number 8 says 608 divided by 19. Okay, so I can again make my model. There's my little model there. I think about 19, that's going to be my number here. Think about compatible numbers. 190, that seems like it would be fitting, right? But maybe I can go bigger than that. Let's try 19 times 2, that'd be 38. So I can go 380. That would work. But I wonder if I can go even bigger than that. 19 times 3, gotta think about this one for a second. That's 57. So I can go 19 times 3 would be 57. If I think about that here, it'd be 570. 570 divided by 19 would be 30. Right? 57 divided by 19 was 3. So 570 divided by 19 is 30. All right, so what's the remaining part? I have 608, and I want to take away 570. I'll kind of do the math for you quickly here. That would be 38. And we kind of already know 38 is twice of 19. So 38 divided by 19 is 2. So I just take 30 plus 2. My answer is 32. I don't know if these models are catching on for you or not, but I know as I'm going through, I'm kind of like, wow, I'm kind of liking these models, right? They kind of make the math a little bit easier. The next one is 752 divided by 47. Now again, draw out my model. There it is. I know I have 47 here, so I'm going to keep 47 there. I have 752. I could think about 470, right? That might be good. What if I multiply that times 2? 47 times 2 is 94. That'd be 940. That's too much. Not going to work. So I'm going to keep 470. I know that 470 divided by 47 is 10. So now I need to think, well, what's left over? So I have 752, subtract 470, and I'll kind of do the math here again, sort of quickly. I come up with 282. Now you might think, oh boy, 282, that's a big number. Is that even divisible by 47? It is. We can maybe make a list of multiples for 47 if we wanted to. In fact, let's do that real quick here off to the side. I have 47. If I multiply 47 times 2, or double it, I would get 98, right? So 1, 2 times, 3 times 47. Let me think here. 7 times 3 is 21. 7 times 4 is 12, plus that 1 is 13. That's 131. I can do 47 4 times. Let me just add on 47 to this, and I'll get 188. I could add on another 47 to 188, and I would get 47, 5, 235. And then I could add another 47 onto that, and I would get 282. Ding, ding, ding. There's my answer, 282. So it looks like 282 divided by 47 would be 6. That means I have 10 plus 6. That's 16. Now, guys, I know I'm kind of going through the math a little bit quickly here, but hopefully this is making some sense. Let me move on and take a look at number 10. Number 10 says 375 divided by 25. Okay, make my model. Boop, there it is. Now I know this is going to be 25, and this might be one where maybe you know 25 goes into 375, but maybe we could break it down. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it really easy and say 250. Now 25, 250, they're compatible. 250 divided by 25 is going to be 10. Think about what's left over. 375 minus 250. If I take that away, I'm going to be left with just 125 left over. Now these are compatible as well. Maybe not quite as easy to figure out, but we could do it. 125 divided by 25 equals 5. So 10 plus 5 equals 15. That means 375 divided by 25 equals 15. Last one is number 11. It says 576 divided by 24. I'll make my model again. There it is. 24 is going to be here. That's my divisor. You can't see it if it's not there. There it is. So now I want to think about 576, breaking that down into a compatible number with 24. Now, obviously, I could write 240, right? I think we're all on board with that. But I could also make that a little bigger. 24 times 2 is 48. So I could go 480. Look, 480 divided by 24 is going to be 20. And then I have to think about what's left over. So I have 576. If I take 480 away, I'm going to get 6 and 9, 96. 96 left over. Now again, we can make a list of multiples for this if we need to, but 96, if I divide by 24, or take 24 and multiply it, I'm going to get to 96 after 4 times. So 96 divided by 24 is 4. So 20 plus 4 equals 24. So 576 divided by 24 equals 24. That's really quickly running through numbers 5 through 11 on page 191. I hope this video helps you out as you look at the work that you did, and hopefully we'll be able to hit the ground running today in our math class. Have a good day, everybody.